Don't nobody want to be played on with no fake ass sickness. And I'm just being real. Don't nobody want. Listen, when you are friends with some motherfucking body dog, the last thing you want to do is find out your friend is lying to you about sicknesses. That's the last thing you want to do. I can't say she's sick. I can't say she not sick. But it's been a lot of curves in the mother. It's been a lot of curveballs in the motherfucking street. I ain't gonna say she not. I ain't gonna say she is. But it's been a lot of curveballs and a lot of questioning and a lot of eye raising. And I'm gonna be fair and say that. Once again, I'm not gonna say she not sick. I'm not gonna say she is sick. But it's a lot of curveballs. I never seen her getting chemo a day in my life. Every time she said she had chemo and I called her, she would say I missed it. I'd be like, you said you was going to chemo today. Me and Key Montana was supposed to go down there and eat lunch with her while she had chemo. We never got a chance. She never let us come down there. I don't know if Key gonna speak on it, but I'm gonna speak on it. Me and Key Montana was supposed to stay with her, and she claimed we could eat lunch while she getting chemo, and she ended up shitting that out. I was supposed to go with her to all her chemo treatments, and Key Montana was gonna do some. But for some strange reason, whenever it was time to go, oh, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna do a double, a 12-hour day. They're gonna do me a double. I'm not gonna go. I don't know about Key, but for me, every time I was gonna fly to New Orleans to go do chemo with her, she'll be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do it today, and cause I missed the day next week, I'm gonna to do it a double and I'm gonna be there for like 12 hours and you don't want to sit there, so just stay at home with Mama Shepherd. What people don't know, I was down to do chemo with her and everything. According to China, according to what I was broke down, she had blood clots all over her body. She cannot fly because of her blood clots. She have one B cancer that gets 6 treatments and she is getting fake breasts. And she probably getting her fake breasts this month. That's why I was confused about this fucking party and these fucking breasts. Cause after they killed the cancer, she supposed to be getting fake breasts this month. And I was supposed to be there for that. But the breasts never came up no more. That's why I'm telling Keith, you can't really say that about me because you don't know what type of person I am. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how I take shit when people tell me something. And you don't know my reaction when motherfuckers playing on my top. Playing on my top is not a good thing. Cause I ain't never played on her top when I was sick. Or anything went wrong with me. I never played on China 504 top. I don't play on my top because one thing I was trying to explain to him is this. I have a hard time loving people. I ain't love my grandma on my daddy's side. So if I ain't love my grandma and I find it in my heart to find love for you, bitch, take my love for real. I don't give a fuck about what Keith saying about this social media ass shit. She gonna run her mouth. No. When it come to real life, Keith Jones, I don't run my fucking mouth. And the only reason I'm saying something about this, cause this shit China got going on ain't real life. Now when it come down to other shit she had going on, I seen with my eyes, I will not fucking repeat. But when it come down to this sickness shit, and ain't shit really popping with this sickness shit, yeah, I'ma run my fucking mouth. Yeah, I'ma say it freely because I don't believe this shit is fucking true. Just like Keith Jones, you do what you want with whoever you with. with whoever you cool with, gang, and you was cool. You went in on him because you felt like some felonious ass shit was going on. I got the right to do the same thing you did to gang, the same thing you did to motherfucking Dale when you felt like he was doing snake shit, the same thing you did to Scap when you felt like he was doing shit, the same thing you do to anybody you cool with that you think playing games with you. China 504 is playing games with me. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one that can do that. You ain't the only one that can do that. I'm a grown woman just like you a grown man. It ain't a beef, but this me being a grown woman. Just like you can tell your people off on live, you can say who you cutting out, you can tell what you want to tell. I got a right to do the same thing you do, Keith. Just like you don't want motherfuckers playing on your top, I don't want motherfuckers playing on my top. Just like you done bought shoes and clothes, I done bought China shoes and purses and cash out. I got a right to feel the way you feel about motherfuckers you do shit for. Cause I'm breaking bread with my team like you break bread with your team. You just don't think I break bread with my team cause y'all think I'm broke in real life. But I'm not broke. I'm really buying my friend bags and shoes and giving them bills and buying wigs and shit. I'm really doing this for my fucking friends. So just like you was hurt cause you breaking bread with motherfuckers and motherfuckers ain't giving you shit, I felt that same fucking way, Keith. How the fuck you gonna judge me and count me out based on what we used to do on some childish shit on Facebook? You can't do that to me. Just like I respect your mind frame, when you mad about some shit, you gotta respect what the fuck how my heart feels. Don't rush me, cause China 504 been playing on my top. So this is what happened. I never in my life believed she had cancer. Aries hit me up and said you need to talk to China 504. She want to talk to you. Why she was cool with Ebony and Brandon. Aries had me to talk to China. China hit me up and she was laying in the bed. She say, Ashley, I have cancer. I had cancer. She didn't have cancer. She said, I had cancer. It's gone away. And she began crying. I don't know why you don't believe me. And I say, well, if I lie, I'm sorry. So then when I come back around and me and Nicole join her family, I go to pick in Nicole, she see me, me and China get cool, then all of a sudden she gets some disturbing news that she have to tell me and Nicole now. I got something to tell y'all. We like, what's up? She said a doctor may think the cancer came back. Nicole like, damn, China. I'm like, China for real? Other people like, no, China, don't say that. We all like, China for real? This can't be China. You ain't got cancer. She was like, calm down, y'all. Don't cry. I'm strong. I'm going to go to the doctor and I'm going to let y'all know. China called me crying. I'm like, what's up? She was like, they found cancer. 1B in the same breast. I'm like, damn. She was like, I would show you the papers, but you ain't going to be able to read them because you don't understand. But I got the papers. I got cancer. I was like, damn. I said, so what happened for this? She said, I'm going to go through 6 treatments. I said, I'm going to go with you. She said, okay, friend. She said, I'm going to get my breast cut in May. She said, so I want you to really come with me to this trip in December. Me, you, Cole, Red, and Key. I said, I'ma come. I said, I'ma ride with you. I'ma be there. She say, and then I'ma have a ride. Cause this might be my last ride, friend, cause I be sick. I don't know if this gonna be my last ride. She said, I want you to come to my ride and ride with me. And we doing this for the cost of my counseling. And I was like, okay. So out the rip, I paid for my shit with the quickness. Bloop, I dropped my money. I paid for the Airbnb, I dropped. Because I went for the cause of the counseling. Then it turned into a big ass party. Okay? Keith Jones was never invited. He heard about it. China was like, girl, Keith say he wanna come. I'm like, well, shit, let him come. Shit, Keith cool. Shit, let him come. I say, but do him and Cuddy them get along? She's like, oh, yeah, they made up. You know, I say, oh, I ain't know that. She's like, yeah, they fuck around. I say, well, shit, let him come. She's like, but Sean Cash and him don't get along. I was like, ooh. But then everything ended up working out. But then Ivy and them started begging to come. And she's like, girl, now everybody want to come. And then she just ended up turning into a big ass party. But the plans was to be to hang out finally before she started her fucking treatment. That was the reason I thought behind the trip to celebrate my friend getting ready to go through chemo and cancer. Okay? So I spent the money and everything. She wanted this for Christmas, I got it. She wanted this for her birthday, I got it. Okay? So that's it. The ride came. I'm thinking it's a cancer ride to celebrate her cancer. Cause she like right after the ride, I gotta go into chemo. Me and Key Montana decided to bust down the trips. Key said she was gonna go with us see. I said, for some reason, China didn't let us come see. It was always an excuse for me and Key. Key was talking about flying, I was talking about flying. But she never allowed us to come there. I got invited to the baby shower. Then she said, oh, the weather gonna be bad, don't come. The weather went bad, but I ain't say shit. She showed me on FaceTime. That was it. So I always ask China, you doing all this fucking traveling. When are you gonna start the fucking cancer thing? The chemo. I got this, friend. I say you supposed to start chemo after January. I say now you planning this party with Keith Jones and you know damn well you gotta go through chemo and get your surgery for your breast. Ashley, I got this. I'm doing this to get that Trina B. I say, but your health come first. Girl, my cancer good. The doctor said I can hold up long as I want. So I'm getting her asked about her cancer, and I think I got this in text. I'm like, when you gonna do your chemo? When we gonna get to these? Now you doing a party with Keith. You said you can't fly no more, and you said the doctor told you not to go out of town no more. So she said, I got this. You doing too much. She'll get to going out for me. You doing too much. I got this. So then her and Keith having this party. I'm like, China, Keith got a lot of people coming. The doctor told you you can't be around a lot of people since the COVID shit and your health and shit. Why is you doing this big ass party? But then she said to Gang on the phone, baby, I'm not going to the party. After Keith cussed him out and he was crying, we was on the phone with Gang late at night. She said, I'm not going to the party, Gang. I love you. And I still love you. My heart is still with you. I love your brother Ashley. And Gang was like, I love you too. So Gang heard her say she was going to the party days later. He said, China's still going to that fucking party. Gee, she lied to me. I said, I don't know because she said she not going. But then I seen her telling Keith, I'm gonna get some white Hennessy. So I said, okay, she is going. So then the stuff came up about the chaser shit and all that. And then China said once again, I ain't going because Keith said something. Like if she set me up, I don't remember. Keith had made a remark. She didn't like it, and she said once again she wasn't going. So I told my people China not going. But then again, here she go again. Keith, I went and got this. I'm like, okay, I guess she going. So I say, China, you going or not, man? Because you keep got me going and not going and going and not going and this and that. Man, what the fuck is you gonna do? She like, look, I'm going down there to trade cars for Cuddy. Cuddy gonna get my car, I'ma get his truck. And I'ma keep this look and I'm turning the fuck around. She said, to be honest, friend, I'ma come down there in Houston with you. That's why I never picked the flight. I never did nothing. Cause 420 was gonna get an Airbnb for me in China. In her. All of us was gonna stay together in an Airbnb. But China kept changing her mind saying she wasn't going because Keith would say stuff or Keith would say something and she didn't know what he meant by what he said. So she wasn't too sure or comfortable with going. So we never gave 420 no money or never told 420, yes, get the Airbnb because China kept switching out about going to the party. So after that, I'm like, I'm not going to the party no motherfucking more. I would have signed up for college. Well, trade school. And got a fucking job. So so I always been sensitive to her. China would call me every time somebody fuck with her. And she would be crying like, oh, I got a lot going on. My grandbaby gone, my grandmother sick. And you know I'm doing this chemo and I've been throwing up. And these hoes online doing this shit to me. I hate them hoes. And I'd be like, who? Red stuff. Or this L. I hate that bitch. I hope she died. And the next time you look, I'm live. Like, L, bitch, you got my friend fucked up because my friend crying in my ear telling me she's sick and she's stressed and her grandma's sick. And Steph, you doing this and I'm going after everybody because, bitch, I don't like to hear my friends crying in my fucking ear. Then when I get on people ass, she like, friend, calm down. I'm like, bitch, but you was just crying. Friend, calm down. It ain't that deep, friend. Calm down. Y'all, I told her, calm down. Calm down. Uh, Ashley murder Gene Shepherd. You know all that fake ass shit she be doing. After I go in and shit. So everybody looking at me like, damn, she all on China 504, baby, but they don't know motherfuckers calling me on the phone crying. So when she go get her. So when she told Keith Jones some shit about it, I lied to her about being in the hospital because she was calling me with mess. You a motherfucking lie, bitch. I ain't never called you with no fucking mess. You ran over there and popped that shit with Keith because you know them bitch ass hoes over there and his comments is anti, oh, I hate Ashely, ho. You went over there and did your big one, bitch. But bitch, I woke up with a message saying, good morning, friend, or some shit. I'm in the hospital. So I hit you up, you whispering. Reggie found me on the floor and my breast was bleeding and we in the hospital. And they running tests on me, friend. And so I told KLB, I said, KLB, China in the hospital. I text Ivy, China in the hospital. I text everybody you in the hospital. So KLB like, damn, man. Other people like prayer. I told Nicole, I told everybody, China in the hospital, she not doing good. Reggie found on the floor with her breast bleeding. So then I go to King Petty Box and I'm sitting with him. Cause China in the hospital, we over there sitting doing our thing. China coming up, let me up, let me up. Petty let her up. She like, hey y'all, I'm in the hospital. Yeah, they running tests. I'm fine. But I think they gonna let me go home soon. I'm good. Patty, come up here, Patty. Come up here. I think they gonna let me go home soon. Hey y'all. Y'all, I'm so tired of this, y'all. But this all a part of my life. This is what I gotta go through. So I'm like, okay, China. So China get down and people start hitting me up. Did you see that? Did you see that? And then China started blowing me up like 2 minutes after that. They like, China ain't in no fucking hospital. That girl at home in the motherfucking bed. So people start hitting me up. China say, Ashley, did you just say see something when I was in the hospital? I said, no, I ain't see nothing. You got down and you went to your doctor. She was like, you didn't see nothing. My camera didn't open. I said, nah, your camera didn't open. You like, I'm good. But then I guess people did see her because I know Nicole saw her, whether she wanted me to or not. Nicole saw her. Everybody saw her in her bedroom, but then she hit me up. She put me in a group chat, quick, in her group chat. It was Miss K and all her girls, and she was like, hey, girl, no, I'm not in the hospital, girl. They let me out at 6 o'clock this morning, but I'm still thinking in my mind, like, Reggie found you on the floor at 4 a.m. How you get released at 6 a.m.? And it's still, now that I think about it, now that I hear the shit and I think about it, it's still fucked up because if you really got cancer, why is you lying telling people you had a cancer episode claiming because people so called calling your phone being messy? Stop fucking lying, bitch. Because a person with real cancer ain't for the lie and tell nobody they was found on the floor passed out with their breast bleeding. That's still some horrific ass, felonious ass bullshit. Who the fuck lies and tell they friend, oh, they found me on the floor with my breast bleeding and Reggie found me unconscious? That still ain't cool. I don't care how it pacifies. I don't care what the congregation say, bitch. They ain't my motherfucking alpha, my fucking omega. I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody said. If you got cancer, bitch, you don't make up no lie and tell your friend you was found passed out with your breast bleeding, bitch. That ain't cool. I wouldn't give a fuck who pacifying you, who calling me messy. That shit ain't cool because you supposed to be sick, bitch. And you up here acting like you didn't have a fucking episode because you so-called claim I was calling your phone being messy. Bitch, I be sleep. How the fuck I called you being messy? When you hit me up at 4, 5 in the morning, let me know you in the hospital and I wake up out of my sleep and get a message you in the fucking hospital, bitch. Ain't no fucking way, bitch. You wanted attention as usual. You wanted attention as usual. As I think about that shit, because I have to step away to think and get away from the comments. As I think about that shit, bitch, China, you just admitted in Keith Jones live that I so called was calling you with Miss Witches was not true. And you made up a lie and said that you passed out and was found on the floor unconscious with blood coming out your titties in the shower because you didn't want to be bothered with people for the day. Because that's damn sure what allegedly happened to you. You was passed out in your tub when Reggie caught you with blood coming out your breast. That shit ain't cool. So you just said in Keith Jones Boston admitted you lied about some cancer shit. So that's one lie. So that means you might be lying about the rest because you just said in Keith Jones live and admitted, yeah, I lied because you was calling me with mess. I wasn't calling with you with no fucking mess at 5 in the morning, girl. Every fucking week she got something going on. My grandma had a stroke. You get ready to try to ask her mama how grandma is, she snatched the phone. My this person died. I gotta go down here. This person did this. This happened. She is one of the friends that always got something wrong with her every time you look around. I just got robbed. Y'all didn't know that, huh? How the fuck you tell me every goddamn thing that goes on, and I don't give a fuck what you lie and tell Keith. You tell me everything going on between you and Reggie. I'll keep bitch. You go why shit be going on. How the fuck you get robbed? You somebody tried to rob you in front of Miss Kate and them in the group chat. Man, fuck this shit. You don't know I was gonna get robbed 2 weeks ago. China, you called me for everything else. You called me about your family matters. So you mean to tell me you forgot to call and tell me the other night you was gonna get robbed 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago you was gonna get robbed at gunpoint for your challenger. That's bullshit. And every time she talks, she always got to say somebody was around. Miss K was around. Coco was around. Ashley, you was around. Mama was on the phone. My mama was on the phone with your mama. No, they was not, bitch. My mama was on the phone with Trina B mama. She always gotta have somebody on the phone or somebody around or somebody seen it, somebody heard it. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it when I opened it up. Y'all seen when I did this. Always. Girl, my mama don't know if she coming or going, girl. You can't use my mama for no fucking example. And I'ma say this, and I mean this shit. Because some parents don't pay attention, they believe their children. If I go in the house right now and tell my mama, which is I would never do that to my mama because my mama got a bad heart at 10% of functioning. If I walk in the house right now and tell my mama, the doctor just said I got gout in my feet. You know what my mama gonna do? Call my grandma and say, Ashley went to the doctor. She came home and told me she got gout. So it's very possible to go to the doctor, come home and tell your parent what you want. And they be so busy, they don't investigate it. No, I'm using an example. So all that ask my mama really ain't no motherfucking thing neither. If mama ain't there standing with you right front and center or in that bitch, no. Anything recently go on with me, my mama can't tell you for a fact it's true. She only know word of mouth because my mama's so sick she can't go with me. My mama can tell you about my past history when she was able to get up and go with me to the doctors. But anything now that I walk in and tell her that the doctor said, it's word of mouth. But because I'm her daughter, she ain't gonna question it because she will hope or think I'm not gonna lie to her about my health. China pulled a fake one on me. And I'm gonna tell you why it just really slapped me in my face. Me and this bitch was just on the phone, y'all, in my car laughing and talking on Joseph's cell phone, on Bubba's cell phone. I was like, bitch, you better unblock me, ho. She, girl, you is crazy. Girl, you see me up there, Ashley. I was mad. Why you do that to me? I say, girl, I wouldn't let you up because I'm mad. Unblock me now. All right, I'm unblock you. But then when that bitch seen Ivy them all over there, she ran up over there. But bitch, I don't know why you act like you got Ivy back. You talked about Ivy wearing them fake ass motherfucking chucks you had to make for her broke ass. When I said something about Chantel, you told me to leave that alone because you just seen Chantel on FaceTime and you just seen for yourself Chantel out of line. Don't let a showers hang with Chantel. You said you seen for yourself on FaceTime. No, Ivy didn't have the same shoes as us. Girl, she talk about Ivy so motherfucking bad. I don't give a fuck. No, Ivy ain't got the same shoes as us. Ivy couldn't afford the shoes, so she had to get some motherfucking white girls and put diamonds on them for Ivy. We got Chuck Taylors and Ivy got some motherfucking white girl tennis shoes with diamonds on them. Some knockouts. And she said that's why she got DBK Bossy in her agency, and DBK Bossy make her motherfucking keychains. She said, cause Ivy be over there fucking with speaking of Diamond P and fucking with what's that lady name, Miss Tammy, and she said that's why she don't give a fuck about DBK being there, and she don't give a fuck about Ivy being her feelings when DBK over there. DBK make her change, and DBK cool than a motherfucker. She told me don't listen to Ivy and don't get into it with DBK and let DBK make me some motherfucking keychains. When I was gonna get in DBK ass for fucking with Ivy, she told me to lay off for DBK. Cause Ivy is a messy motherfucker. She said Ivy told her and gang business when they came to Chicago to the motherfucking house. So Ivy, bitch, while you run up her ass, she be on your ass. And KLB, these are Google facts. My bitch knows about your situation because it was told to her by your big sister. When I said I had a crush on you, your big sister threw a curve all through that and let me know no. That lady named Boss Lady uh told how you was financially fucking up and all type of shit, and you would have had a good woman, but your ass was financially fucked up. So you always got financial fucking problems. You be lying. Ain't no telling who the fuck you stay with. You and Patty share the fucking room. She don't fuck with Patty the Bell no more, cause she say Patty the Bell went to her motherfucking house It said the AC was broken. Petty was a fake ass bitch, a bad body fake ass slut. Anybody got a motherfucker thing for me, bitch? I don't know nothing about y'all clique. I don't know nothing about y'all motherfucking clique. Just like you said today that shit happened in Texas with KLB and the drugs, bitch. You was the second person told me about the motherfucking crack, bitch. Today, me and you, matter of fact, let me see how cold this bitch is. Keith Jones, if you listening, if the bitch mad at me, I talked to her today and she was the one that said, no, it didn't happen in Atlanta with us. KOB about the crack when they was in Texas. So how you mad at me, China, when you told me on the phone today that it happened in Texas when KOB about the crack and blamed it on Keith? So how all of a sudden you end up with tears after you told me the correction to tell Keith? Because when I told Keith Atlanta and I had to hang up and call Keith back and tell him you said that KOB about to crack in fucking Dallas, I mean in Houston, Texas and shit. So how the fuck you end up crying that quick? When me and you didn't have a whole talk about KOB smoking crack. So I can tell Pastor exactly what the fuck was said correctly. How the fuck? Or was you scared? Or was you scared that I was gonna come up and say that you told me it happened in Texas, so you ran up there and made it about you? Because we was really talking about the crack allegations, bitch. A- Allegations. We was really talking about the crack allegations. And you was the last one that corrected me and said, no, it didn't happen in ATL. When KLB got caught with the crack, it was in Texas. So did you really run up there crying, making it about your counselor? Because you thought I was going to slip up and say, Pastor, China, well, I had already told Pastor I had talked to you and you said it was in Texas. So what, you was scared that we was going to bring it up, that you the one corrected and said that KLB was smoking a crack in Texas? That's why you started that felonious ass, fake ass crying? I don't know nothing about Ivy kids. I'm not talking about that girl kids. I'm not on it, man. You the one said that boy had a motherfucking anxiety attack. Come on now. Fuck up out of here. I say, KLB had a heart attack. You told everybody we all bust out of you say, girl, he had a fucking anxiety attack. Girl, I can't take them serious, girl. Girl, that's why I just don't. That's exactly your words. Girl, that's why I just don't. I'm not even talking about Ivy at this point because Ivy wasn't my friend like China was. Ivy didn't play me. Ivy didn't use no fucking sickness to be real me. Ivy didn't use me to get to Keith Jones. Ivy didn't do what China did. I ain't talking about no fucking Ivy. Ivy didn't do what China fucking did. Girl, you be behind a lot of shit. Like we sit up there and Miss Tammy was guilty of Ivy. You like, and then you over there calling Miss Tammy name, bitch. You the main one. Look at Miss Tammy and working on Ivy. Now all of a sudden she giving Ivy money and she over there throwing Ivy gifts. You know what they trying to do. You know what they trying to do. I say, yeah, they trying to work on Ivy. I ain't gonna lie. I say, yeah, Miss Tammy trying to work on Ivy. She trying to win Ivy. She say, yeah. She saying if the motherfuckers go over there and throw her something as much as I throw, because KLB went over there and throw Miss Tammy a gift. And Chyna saw that shit. And she didn't appreciate that shit because she felt like she gave KOB too much for him to be going over there throwing shit on Miss Tammy. But she was like, don't worry. I got Ivy. I got Ivy. I got that locked in the bag. That's what she always say. That's why I say Ivy a fucking pun. She always holler about she got Ivy in the bag. Every time she go out of town, I swear to God, she gonna take Ivy with her and pay for Ivy. Ever since Ivy showed her she's gonna help her fight and run up on Steph, she's gonna always take Ivy with her. She always say, Ivy need to ride with me. I should have made Ivy ride down to New Orleans and ride with me because she used Ivy as her motherfucking fighter. Cause Ivy had bucked Steph when China was finna hit Steph for hitting Cuddy. When she found out Ivy gonna buck with her, she really been riding Ivy coattail. So she made sure Ivy is at every fucking trip. Cause Ivy's her fucking shield if shit go down. Cause Key Montana ain't for the fight. Cause you know Key be on her bougie shit. Get out my car, y'all. Let me step in here. This peace thing. So I'm just saying, like, I don't like that fake ass shit. Ivy only used as a motherfucking shield. Only person you didn't talk about is Joe. And that's because I noticed something. Joe stay out the fucking way. That's the only person business you couldn't dig in was Joe. Because Joe stay out the motherfucking way. I can honestly say Joe stay out the motherfucking way. And Keith, you ain't got to invite me to no party. Frenchie told me I wasn't allowed to go to the motherfucking party when they got to run their mouth talking about you got chains took and you got shot at. He say, what the fuck? The niggas I'm sitting with at the table shot at this nigga and this nigga did this? Yeah, China, wake it up. You wait. They telling Frenchie and Frenchie like what? Yeah, they took money from him and Cuddy shot at Keith before and and blah blah blah. And Frenchie said, is this exactly what Frenchie said? Frenchie say, what the fuck you got going on, Ashely? These niggas that shot at each other, they all sit with each other. What the fuck you bringing me into? Cause I ain't tell him nothing. He say, man, look, I ain't with all that shit. He was like, what China mean? China said they shot at the pastor, nigga. Like Frenchie was trying to gather this shit. He was like, and all these niggas was with me. He was like, Scalp, the little black one, cause you know, he got favor for Scalp. He was like, the little black nigga, he shot at the pastor dude. So why all these niggas in China like basically, yeah. Richard was like, man, look, I don't know what the fuck them boys got going on, man. He was like, man, dog, what the fuck? This shit crazy. She know Richie number. The fuck? He was like, man, look, I don't know what y'all got going on in that big old shit. He was like, this nigga shooting this nigga shit, these niggas sitting together, man. Then Dale told him, and then he hear Dale and China on the phone arguing about MBM Chaser. And then Chaser said he wanted to slap Frenchie. He was like, look, you staying away from all that shit. He said he asked China, and he got smart with China. And he told China, look, I ain't the motherfucking one. She was like, Big Frenchie, don't scream at me like that. He was like, nah, I don't play that shit. Y'all got me in the blind side with this shit. He was like, I ain't fucking with that big old shit. I ain't going to no more of that big old ass shit, man. And Dale started saying, me and French, I'm telling you, I'm about to kill me one of these motherfuckers down here. He like, man, Dale, calm down, low down. Calm down, Dale. Come on down here to Houston. He like, French, I'm telling you, I be down there Wednesday, man, French. Man, there's so much shit, French, man. I'm coming down there Wednesday when I see my daughter, man. My baby mama about to book me a ticket right now. It's so much, Frenchie, man. Cause Dale on the phone checking China like, bitch. So you ain't coming in my room no more? I know you ain't choosing over me and Pastor. She like, no, Dale, I'm not choosing. Dale, I'm grown. When you ever known me to be ring? Dale, we good. Bitch, I know what I see. I know what y'all don't want me to see, bitch, but I know what I see. Give a fuck about none of that. And she already been told, old girl already told her to tell Keith that Chaser, them say they coming to shoot up that fucking party. Have you told Keith yet, China? Nah, I want to drag nobody. I want to have their party. That's why I said I'm not going nowhere with a lot of fake shit going on. Their words was to me. His words was to know. And bitch, I ain't doing this because I'm mad. I been saying this shit, and y'all know I'm not lying. I say, Dale, you said China better tell what the fuck she know and stop playing with you. Or you about to go wake this shit up on Noni Panel. You did say China had something to do with it. China kept calling like, what he say? How he said it. Now repeat back to me, what did Dale say? So he said I shot her what? Like what did he say? Did he say I paid? Who he say I paid? She kept calling me, questioning me. I put her in jail on three-way. Dale started saying, so bitch, you ain't fucking with me, bitch. You ain't been in my life fucking with me. She's like, dog, Dale, I be coming over there. You don't be seeing me. He said, yeah, I know Keith ain't making you choose. Not you out of all people. He was talking hard like he was telling her a submissive. She was like, nah, damn, me and you still cool. I ain't got no problem with you. I'm just not fooling with player Kane no more. Cause I don't like that stuff he tried to say about I'm trying to have a threesome with him and his wife. That shit wasn't cool, bruh. She's like, but Della, I ain't got no problem with you. You ain't did nothing to me. Can't nobody make me stop fucking with you. And I heard that with my ears. And then French and Fat Ass was out in the conversation. Man, Dale, what you got going on, man? Calm down, Dale. He like, French, man, I'm gonna kill one of these boys out here. Cause that lie Noni had a lot of motherfuckers high. And me and Ivy was on three-way, and I'm not changing my fucking mind. We was on the phone together listening to the tea. Me and her both was saying, ooh, China. Ooh, that's fucked up. And China invited us to a float they were supposed to be on. I ain't heard from Dale. I ain't seen Dale. I ain't heard from Dale. Bye, Felicia, you a bad body bitch, bitch. Me and China have talked about you together, bitch. When you sit over there, we quiet because we feel like you be listening, bitch. I'm pretty sure she gonna kiss your ass and tell it ain't true. I done told Keith Montana and China didn't listen while we told Keith Montana to watch you over there chilling with her because all you doing is listening for Keith. So while you up there telling her you tried to wake it up on China, bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck what you tell, hoe. And you was my motherfucking admin when we first came on Big O, bitch. And you was time I bring your daughter to the fucking app. And then when Keith said don't fuck with Ashley Shepherd no more, you took your knock needed ass right over there with Keith, you and your fucking daughter, bitch. And I'ma stick to my guns, hoe. China said you weren't much allowed on the trip, and I think that's on text. She said you rolled her asking her, could you come, bitch? She said, but Felicia reached out to me, asked her, could she come? Keith said, but Felicia want to come, and she asked me, but if she don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with her. Then she begged on and said she ain't coming anyways, because she said she got something to do. So, bitch, she had already said you can't come because you don't like me, bitch. She already let it be known you reached out. You want to know what hotel to go to. I knew everything you was saying, bitch. No shade, no tea. But she was like, if you don't fuck with her, I don't fuck with her. Same thing about Travel Bay. Travel Bay wants to go. She wants to know what to tell Travel Bay. I say, look, that's Belle friend. I don't know if she got a motor. It's up to you. She said that's Belle friend. Well, then I ain't gonna answer her messages. Cause Travel Bay wants to go. I know a lot of you bitches asked to go. And she paid y'all dust because I didn't give her the okay. Y'all keep asking, do she got cancer? I don't know if she got fucking cancer. I don't know. She say she do. She do. But I know this month, right here, is the month her breast supposed to be getting amputated. After 6 treatments. I hate to say it, but it sounds like the stories is trying to match with Diamond fucking P. No shade. I hate to say it, but it seems like the story is trying to match with Diamond P's. Because Diamond P had radiation and got her breast done. And I know for a fact Diamond P had cancer because Diamond P got banned showing me her war wounds in the motherfucking private. Diamond real. Diamond showed me her shit in the motherfucking private. Oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about her having AIDS. I think that medicine is to fight the AIDS infection out of her, just in case she contracted it. Just in case she contracted it. Because the person that rapes her had it, and just, to block it out. So she has to take it, because it takes like 10 years to find out. So you gotta like take it for so long. You gotta ask somebody that's more educated about HIV/AIDS. I'm not educated on HIV/AIDS, so I don't have no right to speak on it. Put her in the house. You gotta ask somebody that's more educated about it. I'm not educated about HIV/AIDS, so I don't know. I'm not educated about cancer. I don't know. I'm not educated about none of this shit. Look, I said I'm not saying she do. I'm not saying she don't. But I know she not doing her treatments the way she's supposed to if she do. And she not getting them breast cut and she not resting the way she's supposed to. And in a way I be thinking, when she be saying, asking her children, do she got cancer? They be saying, yes, listen. You can call your kids and say, hey, mama got cancer. And because you their mama, they gonna believe you. So if you ask a child, do mama got cancer? They gonna be like, yeah, mama, you got cancer because you told them you did. And a kid wouldn't expect for you to lie about them about nothing like this. So that shit don't much be meaning nothing to me neither. You you show your AIDS bottle, but won't show your cancer paper. And I told her that on the phone. I said, China, the first thing they gonna say is you show your HIV medicine. Why you not showing your cancer paper? But she don't be tired. When she get through with treatment, she go out to eat and go flip in the gym. And I asked her why she don't be tired, and she got mad at me one time. I said, dog, why you don't be tired after chemo, China? I thought chemo wear you out. She was like, don't fucking start with me, bitch. You act like I'm supposed to be running around here bald head or something. And she not much from fucking New Orleans. She from fucking Mississippi. Her cousin told that at the fucking table on my life. Cause I asked her cousin, I said, why you don't live out here in New Orleans? She said, Corona not from New Orleans, Corona from Mississippi. She said, you thought Corona was from New Orleans? That's when I knew she was lying too. Her cousin with the big booty with the bob. Yeah. She was like, Corona from Mississippi, Corona not from New Orleans. And Red heard that on the phone. That was on live. Some people heard that if you was on my live, you heard her cousin say this. She said, Corona is not from New Orleans. Corona is from Mississippi. She said, oh, you thought the Corona was from New Orleans? I say, yeah. She said, no, she's from Mississippi. Her cousin said that on the live. The girl with the boy with the big ass booty. Because I asked her, I say, why you didn't stay out here in New Orleans with your cousin? She
Here come her work schedule. Here come all this stuff. I don't want that, Gina. The
Not
work
she
schedule. Who
sent you
tell
your
somebody they work
bruh, not she sent you her work schedule, fam.
the work schedule, cuz the work schedule.
Damn, Gina, you been on cousin like that?
It's man.
Damn.
Okay, question for everybody. How do you tell the motherfucker you don't want them? How you tell them that?
Easy. If you don't
I
want
mean,
to,
apparently it ain't.
well, listen. If you don't want to tell them, pay it. Just ignore them and never reach out to them again.
Look, Cole, you notice she pull up when I'm in the box. She start coming and when I get in the box.
Yep. Yep. I saw that. I saw that shit.
Man.
I saw that shit. Damn, Gina. Look,
Look, she just typing. She
Look,
don't ever talk that much.
look, she ready